Hello, my friends. You are on another Mavs Coffee Clarity, where we are spilling the beans with some very interesting guests. Life hacks, business intel, all kinds of fresh ideas you can use to move forward. And this is my Thanksgiving episode with a very, very special guest who understands positivity, transformation, creativity, the things I talk about and believe in so much. Now, there's a lot going on in the world. I'm not going to say there isn't, personally, globally, but what I like to do is find the light. And I love to hear and share stories of people that have created something, gone through change, saw the silver lining and shared it with others. You know, the hashtag for me is move forward, right? We're in the back, looking in the rearview mirror. We're not moving forward. So my goal with this show and every show is to give you some ideas, especially in the hectic time of Thanksgiving, where there's so much rush. Just take this next few minutes and listen to this incredibly powerful woman who I've known for a number of years. What she's done with her business, her creativity, and how she's helped so many other people move forward can only help you on the heels of Thanksgiving. So welcome to the show, Marisa Fearon of H-Salon.
Thank you, Denise.
So great to have you here.
So happy to be here.
I want to just share a couple things. We're live on site, and Mavs Coffee Clarity does not edit. We're real, we're authentic, and I can't imagine spending my pre-Wednesday Thanksgiving before I hit the table with 45 relatives with you, because you're so positive and beautiful inside and out. Side note, if you want to know why Mav's hair looks so fabulous, high hair, you know I got the high hair any given time. This is the exceptional artist that helps me put my front face forward. Okay, so I'm in your salon. We're not going to rush, even though the doors are opening at 9. I want really my guests and audience to hear the story of your incredible business and what made you start it and what gave you the tenacity to stick with it. I mean, you're in your 4th decade of business?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. And keep in mind, friends, on this show, we're always 29, 39 max. Okay. So tell us about yourself. You're in family business. I think your husband works here too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Wow, and he has a full head of hair, and so do you.
Imagine that.
You got it working.
So anyways, well, first we need to be thankful and grateful. So I just want to kind of preface this by saying how grateful I am for you, for all of our clients, because this would not be possible without you guys.
Yeah.
And so, I'm very grateful. I feel very blessed. That this journey that I'm on has taken me here. I love what I do, and I think that that's what keeps me going.
So, you started. You're an artisan, a cosmetologist, a business owner. Truly, though, you're a very unique business. I mean, I find so many solutions here other than hair, makeup, health solutions, creativity. When I walk in the door, everyone's willing to help. So when did you start your business?
Oh, God, I started my business in 1979.
79. What's the horizon back then versus what it is now?
Oh, God, I guess, back then, I don't think I knew or felt the appreciation of what I do.
Wow.
So I think it's evolved to, oh God, I love it. I love meeting people. I love creating, making them feel good about themselves. I think that that's the most important thing.
You help other people see their light and their beauty and feel it.
Yeah.
I think the word is feel it.
Right.
See it and feel it. Mm-hmm. So you started in 79. Were you a one-shop person? What were you?
Yeah, I was a little salon in Westport.
Westport, Connecticut?
Yeah.
Right here on the Gold Coast.
Yeah. And, speaking of the Gold Coast, I have to say, I don't know how many times we've won awards for best of. So that in itself is just, so grateful that our clients voted for us and we they chose us. That
A testament to your success, right? So 79, you're a small shop, and then what happens? Because we're in 2024, even though I said we were 29.
right. Well, I had that business for 29 years, and then we moved here in '07.
And here is, we are in the heart of Fairfield Center.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so I've been here for 17 years. So this has been my home, and I love this building. I will miss this building because we are embarking on a new journey, and we're going to open our doors January 6th in Greenfield Hill.
What I love about this story is I'm in a transformation myself, bringing back a new podcast. And people say, well, are you getting ready to retire? And I say, absolutely
Hell
not. No way. I think in our I call it mat yoga hours, right? The more yoga hours or music hours, they would say, Mozart spent 10,000 hours, then you're a master. I'm taking all my creativity and starting new, and so are you.
Yeah.
What impresses me about you, especially, well, I've known you for many years, and I'm thankful that you actually take the time to do my hair and listen to all my craziness about my hair. But I love how you've trained other stylists, not just to work for you, but to be the best they can. Now, I know you have a range of stylists here, and I know they handle the multi-generational client because I have some other friends, of course, that come here, and they're always complimenting your artisans and your stylists, saying, my God, I love to go there. So tell me about that, because not everybody is a great leader or a great teacher. What makes you different?
Oh, God, I have no idea. I mean, I think you have to have a passion for what you love and what you do. So I guess that transcends. I have a great group of girls. They're absolutely wonderful. It's a good team.
But that just didn't come together like out of the JCPenney catalog, right? I mean, you had to magnetize that.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. So
I think you would try the law of attraction, I guess.
But you're saying I'm very passionate, and so people feel that and maybe want to work with you?
I think so.
And you clearly the clients that are voting. So I'm going to make a gross assumption and say probably the people that work for you vote for you.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. So 29 years, you come to Fairfield. What's it been like here? I mean, you're on the main drag. Google says 20,000 cars go by a day.
It's been great here.
You love it.
It's been great. I absolutely love it. But it's time for a change. It's time for reinvention.
How did you know that change was upon you? Did it just come? Like, did you get like imaginary epiphany one morning when you woke up, or did you kind of visualize it?
I probably a little bit of both. I think it's you kind of know when you need to change. You know that
you feel it
to grow. Yeah,
we're back to the word we feel it, right?
Exactly.
And so, what were you feeling? Like, my space is driving me crazy. I don't like the color on the wall anymore. Okay, no, you just said it's time.
We need to reinvent.
I think that goes with creative people, and creative people in general, they don't mind that. But with some of my other clients and friends, when there's transformation on the horizon, it freaks them out. Like when they have to change jobs or, deal with some sort of a issue, transformation is scary. But I feel like someone that's creative like you, it's like you're into it. It's almost a challenge.
Oh, yeah, you have to constantly grow. If you don't, you stagnate.
Right.
And then, you become a dinosaur. You really don't want to do that, especially in our industry. You have to constantly, implement new ideas.
I know you do a lot of time in personal development and training.
Correct.
And you have some new technique you're working on that I'm going to say it wrong, but it's the diamond cutter. Tell me about that, because I find that fascinating. That came from Europe, right?
Yeah, the calligraphy cut. It's a great tool. It intrigued me. It really allows you to personalize your haircuts. And it's just coming to the States now. It was developed in Germany. So it's just a really cool tool, and I love it. After being in the industry as long as I have, I always, embrace new technology, new ideas. So it's been fun learning about it, and
Is it hard to do?
No, not at all.
No, but you did need European training. I think they took you through the paces, right, to learn that technique. You're still learning.
I'm still learning, and it's all been online. After COVID, all what am I trying to say?
Artistic training online. I wonder, is that easier or more difficult, or is it okay?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a great tool.
So you managed to garner the craft with online.
Yeah.
I think so many things in the world have taught us to pivot. Never mind COVID, the onset of AI, new technologies in all of our fields, from hair color to, how we operate our computers in a handheld device now, right? What I, in particular about this show is it is about personal development. It's about taking the time to take classes, be curious, have a curious mindset. I think that's kind of what propels us forward. So, okay, now I'm back to 79. We're here 29 years, and now we're moving to Greenfield Hill.
Yes.
Were you ever afraid?
No.
Never?
No.
Okay, what's the secret? Do you have some special coffee?
I'm not afraid to work.
You're not afraid to work.
Yeah. I have a wonderful partner. I know that she and I can put our mind to something and we can make it happen.
So you guys have like a great relationship, and you have
a wonderful relationship. She's my best friend. And
would you call it visualization or strategic conceptualization? I can't say that. I need another coffee.
How about creative visualization?
Okay, so you guys are aligned with your principles and your creativity.
Yeah.
And what is that? How did that happen? Because, we all look to develop relationships with our clients, with our family, spouses, business partners. And sometimes it's a wonky road. Like if you were going to tell business intel or life hack, what is your secret ingredient to fostering a relationship that's really authentic, true, honest, and can yield these great results? Because your partner's name is Jackie, right? Yep. Your business partner. And she's been with you how many years as a partner?
Oh my God. Well, 17 years here. And then she worked for me. She started working for me when she was 19 years old.
So you guys knew each other first as boss and employee.
Correct.
And now you're business partners.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of trust on both sides. All right. So what's the secret sauce? Because I'm sure people are listening and be like, oh my God, my neighbor's driving me crazy.
The secret sauce. It's communicating with one another. And honestly, you know what? Sometimes it's luck.
Luck.
Yeah.
But I think luck is the chance mind prepared. Chance. When you have a prepared mind and an open mind, luck is created, right? It's anyways, we won't get off on the story of luck today. Okay, so.
Well, I was very fortunate that she came into my life when she did.
Right.
And she had always wanted to be a business partner, own a business. So when we moved here, I asked her to come on board and be my partner. It's been great. And so now we're moving forward, and we're moving to Greenfield Hill. And it's never been, there's never any fear there, because I know that the two of us can accomplish anything. So, and plus too.
So what I'm hearing is proactivity. Like you believe it before you see it.
Absolutely.
And then because you believe it before you see it and you guys are aligned, it's kind of happening. Now, when I sit in your chair, we laugh a lot.
Right.
Right? I don't know if it's just me cracking the jokes, but I think it's you too. So how does the lighthearted energy and effervescence you bring to the table help you work through? I mean, because it's challenging to move a business that's been somewhere for 29 years. Let's be real. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You're moving. I see a lot of things in here that have to physically be moved, but there's an emotional move. So tell me, where are you using humor? Where are you using your energy, and how do you use it?
Well, first, I have to say that I have an amazing support system at home. My husband gives up all of his time. He's here endlessly, taking care of the business aspect. I do the creative aspect of it. And then this past year, my daughter has come on board, and she's actually handling everything in Greenfield Hill. We hired a designer, and she and him have been working to create the space. We're creating a brand new space. We wanted to create a really luxury experience for our clients. So Greenfield Hill is so peaceful and so beautiful. The little shopping center that we're in, the merchants are all wonderful. They're just like friendly.
It is like a vacation over there.
It is. It's a cool vibe. I absolutely love it.
It's like a cool country vacation in the heart of our town, which is like 60,000 people.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So, okay, I'm here today. Everyone, just so you know, I am getting a fabulous hairdo on the heels of Thanksgiving. But Marisa works a lot, and it's hard to make time with her. Like, one thing I would say is maybe you need more personal time like this, right? You slid me in at 8 o'clock this morning, and I am grateful. So now what I want people to know is, like, you're a busy woman. Even though you look 29, you're a grandmother of how many? 4. You spend a lot of time with them.
I do.
I hear you delegating off to your daughter, your husband. You're inviting, like, hey, take this on. I trust you. Mm-hmm. Now, are you always a trusting person?
Pretty much, I think I am.
Yeah. So you're willing to give someone a try and delegate?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do you ever get any like weird vibes, like maybe you shouldn't have done that? And then what do you do to change that? Or you're like, no, wherever I go is where I'm supposed to go until I take the next turn. Yeah.
Because it's all learning experience. So I never really look at it as...
Oh, my God. Do you realize that Dolly Parton just said that on Howard Stern?
Oh, really?
She said you guys are channeling each other today. She said, I don't look at anything as a negative. I look at it as a learning experience.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, my friends, that is the life hack from Marisa. She does not look at it negative. She takes it all in as learning. Mm-hmm. And I think you do that gracefully. Sometimes I might swear. Well, we all have our outlet, right?
Yes, we
But
do.
then I kind of am the same way. It's like, everything happens for a reason. Take it as a learning lesson, even if it doesn't feel good. Learn from it and move on. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're moving to Greenfield Hill. Your daughter's working with a designer. Mm-hmm. What is your visualization for 2024? Because you're moving in the new year. And I'm not a person that says, give me the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan. That's, there's too much energy shifting nowadays. But what is your visualization for your organization? And tell it from a point of view like you're telling me, because my organization's changing as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to put words in your mouth. What are you visualizing?
Well, what I'm visualizing is to create a space that you'll love to go to. Mm-hmm. Both as a client and as an employee.
Right.
I just want it to be warm and welcoming, comfortable, and just a great experience for both.
Do you think warm and welcoming means something different to different people? Or do you have a feel that you're looking for?
No, it's a feeling. It's, like you want to feel welcome. When you go into a place and, you see someone and they welcome you in with open arms. I mean, you want that.
So
feeling.
Are you training your staff to give the cultural hug?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what's that involved? Because I'm sure, in my experience, not every employee knows how to understand that concept.
Well, you know what?
What?
Example. You set by example.
Another fabulous life hack, right? My grandmother would always say that.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
Yeah.
And she would say, teach a man how to fish. He eats for a lifetime. Give him a fish. He's only eating for the day.
Meal, right.
Yeah. So it's some old tried and true principles, right? Yeah. Lead by example, role model the behavior, and visualize.
Right.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Now, some people will say, especially I interview a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that doesn't work. And I say, but no, it does.
You have to believe it.
You have to believe
it.
It
It has to be in you. Mm-hmm. If you just talk the words, you're not going to, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But you really have to believe it.
Right. Very powerful.
So,
did you always believe it from 1979 through?
No. I think it's
what got you to be a believer?
Oh God, I have no idea. You just grow, you mature, you
mad hours, years.
It's all experience
and work ethic. You don't give up.
Right.
You keep trying.
Yeah.
I think that's what entrepreneurs do, right?
Yeah.
We use our tenacity. Right. We use our resourcefulness. We just figure it out and we pivot.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm about the pivot.
Yeah.
I'm about the change. Mm-hmm. I'm also a very nostalgic person. I'm a pretty loyal person. Yeah. And I love memories. Memories can transport us to fun places and
Absolutely.
great times, especially when those we love have moved on. And, better than a picture is a memory, a fond laugh. I can hear my grandmother's laugh. And she just taught me so much about business. She was very, stern at times, but I see now why. So of all the things you're teaching your grandchildren, because my gram was my best friend, what's the thing you hope they remember about you the most?
That they felt unconditional love.
I've seen you in action with them.
That they are just...
You are like the coolest.
great.
They call you
They're
grandma?
great.
What do they call you?
They call me Go-Go.
Go-Go. Like you've even updated the name. You guys will see how stylish Marisa is because we'll put images online. But wow, Go-Go. So what do they just love to come to your house? Like what is it you do?
I play with them.
You play with them.
Get
You
on
just
the floor and play with them, and we have a ball. We have a lot of fun. Some will say that there are no rules in my house. However,
that's a fallacy.
It is a fallacy because my rules are: number one, they will feel unconditional love. Number two, I will keep them safe from harming themselves or harming anybody else. Number three, shit, I can't think of it.
We're not editing that out, my friends. But those are the principles of feeling safe and unconditional love and play and imagination. I would go as far as to say those are the fundamentals of good business.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, true.
You're safe. I'm going to show you the way. I'm gonna engage your imagination playfully. I'm a firm believer that's where creativity is fostered. And what was the first one you said?
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. Yeah. Okay, so people also ask me this. Do I have to have unconditional love for the snarky person that pulled out in front of me while I was trying to get into the parking lot of the grocery store? Here's what I say. Yes. Let them in.
Right.
Let them in. If they're that...
You don't know what's going on in their life.
Right. You don't know. And the funny thing I find is when I let them in, the next time I need to be let in, I'm let in effortlessly. Yeah. It's almost like an energetic thing, right? It's like, and it is, sometimes we have rougher days than not. And I remember, it's so important why I like to do these kind of interviews because I remember like we all get through it.
Yeah, you do.
It really starts with a growth or playful, imaginative mindset and like an open train of thought.
There's something good in everyone. You just have to find it and bring it out.
Is there any tricks to that?
I think just being genuine and talking to them and being concerned, let them know that you really care. And I think that they open up. And then you find out, you know what, they're not really being bitchy because they're bitches.
They're not really bitches.
There's just, stuff going on in their life. And that's how it's coming across.
Do you ever feel, because I've actually sat in your chair and told you all kinds of stuff. We could have done 900 podcasts by now. Do you feel like sometimes because you are such a good person, people maybe give you too much of a download on a regular basis and then you feel tired out?
No, not really.
No. So you're like, yeah, I'll listen and I'll give you my best. And I don't, that's a skill. That is a skill.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like overwhelmed when you hear somebody's story or somebody that needs help or someone that you crack through to get them to see like life isn't meant to be that crabby no matter what's going on?
Sometimes I just feel so grateful that I don't have to deal with it personally.
Oh my gosh.
Like you just thank God that it's like God gives you what you can handle.
Right.
And some things you just, your heart breaks, So
I'm so thankful that on the heels of Thanksgiving, we pulled this off together ad hoc, really last minute. Sometimes last minute is the best because I'm leaving now. Well, I'm not leaving yet because I'm actually going to have some magical wizardry done to my hair.
Can't wait.
But I'm leaving feeling like if everyone could re-listen to this a few times for some simple life hacks. Love unconditionally. Learn from the experience. Be playful. Keep going. Yeah. Keep your work ethic up. don't let it power you up or down or around. Just be you. So is there anything else you might want to say as we're concluding today?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
I'd like to say is I am so thankful for you as my friend. Because you always have a way of uplifting and bringing out the positivity. So I love you, Denise. You're great.
I love you too, my friends. You can find Marisa Fearon not only where I'm going to post this, but H-Salon in Fairfield, moving to Southport. If you ever get a chance to have her wizardry on your high hair, my friends, you must try it. But also try her life hacks, because 4 decades in business with a partner, working with a husband and daughter. If that's not success, my friends, nothing is. Happy Thanksgiving from Mavs Coffee Clarity. It's ideas to move you forward. Share it, pass it on, and take a cue from Marisa. Thank you.